Okay, so Blunty here again. A couple of hours before this vid, I put out a video talking about certain issues with some new news about the Nintendo Switch, and because it was of a negative slant, of course all the Nintendo fanboys were thumbing it down in rage even before the video was actually live long enough for them to have actually watched it. Because Nintendo fanboys are some of the dumbest, most immature, spastic, knee-jerk fuckwits on the entire planet. Response to that video raising a genuine concern. In fact, I had to turn off comments because holy fuck, are way too many of you people catastrophically ignorant about how the fucking Switch dock even works. And frankly, I got sick of explaining to morons who were trying to correct me or call me an idiot because they are under the utterly mistaken impression that the Switch cannot possibly work over HDMI without the dock, because the dock is responsible for boosting the clock speeds of the Switch, or the dock is responsible for upscaling the video from the Switch, or that the dock has some sort of other ancillary processing power to give the Switch enough juice to go to the TV. All of this, by the way, is a lie. We have known for a very long time now, in fact, from Nintendo themselves, that the dock contains absolutely zero hardware to boost performance in any way. The tablet section itself contains all 100% of the hardware needed to run games in either handheld mode or TV mode. Yes, the Switch apparently speeds up its processor clock when it detects it is in the dock, but the dock is not doing that. And no, the dock does not upscale video output in any way. That would be a retarded way to do it anyway, and it would look like shit if all you're doing is upscaling 720p to 1080p. What actually happens in the Switch while in docked mode, it changes its own native rendering resolution in the game engine itself, so it can render properly natively at higher resolutions up to 1080p or perhaps 900p, as is apparently the case with Zelda, and indeed, as that sometimes happens now and has been happening for several years with the Xbox One when it can't quite run a game at good frame rates at full 1080p. Once again, I cannot be more clear about this. The dock is nothing more than a shell with breakout cables inside, splitting the USB connection out to separate feeds for mains power for charging, HDMI for the TV connection, and a couple of accessory USB Type A sockets for whatever they're going to be used for, the LAN adapter or possibly an external hard drive, we don't know yet. Please stop running around spreading the flat-out lie, the demonstrable lie, the disproven concept that the dock is some kind of extra processing unit. It is not! We have known for quite some time now. It is not doing that! And yes, the dock assists in cooling the tablet while it is in its more powerful TV mode because it clocks up, it generates more heat. But that is hardly an inescapable problem for using any other solution but the official dock. The only extra hardware the dock may have, and this is, as I said in the original video, an assumption because this is the only logical way to explain what they're doing and how they're blocking functionality of separate breakout cables and third-party docks, is some kind of encoder-decoder chip to force you to use Nintendo's own expensive proprietary dock instead of leaving the door open to vastly cheaper options from third parties for various kinds of breakout cables or even third-party docks. And that alleged decoder has nothing to do with the resolution or the quality of the HDMI signal at all. It would only be to lock out any option but their own dock. So shut the fuck up about the dock boosting speeds or upscaling the resolution. It does not do that, you massive fucking morons. Mic drop.